Today is a very special day. It's St. Patrick's Day, right? I don't really have any Irish blood, but that doesn't mean I can't pretend like I was. Wait a second. This shirt's not working out too well. A really common way of giving a command. You simply take a verb stem. Let's just use 가다 as an example, to go. You simply take the verb stem and then you attach 세요 if it ends in a consonant. Or you attach just 세요 if it ends in a vowel. 가세요. This is a polite way to tell someone to do something. So it's almost like you're saying please. In Korean, there is a separate word for please that they do not use. 제발. 제발 does mean please. You can just go up to a Korean and say 제발, and it means please. But Koreans do not use this except when you are really trying to ask someone for it, like begging. Using 제발 is like, please. Don't use 제발 when you want to say please in Korean. You don't need to translate please at all into Korean. Just using this form by itself has the meaning of please already. This form can also be used as an honorific. It only means please when it's used in context of asking someone to do something. All that it is a regular yo form conjugation that's honorific. If you want to tell someone to do something, as we just learned, you can change it to 하세요. Please do it. 하세요 has the exact same meaning as just saying 해요 or even 해. Literally, as far as meaning goes, 해요 can also be used as is as a command. The problem is, however, 해요 is not formal. But if you wanted to use this about someone else, someone who you should show respect to, such as a teacher or a boss or any stranger, you don't want to use 해요 when you're telling them to do something. You would want to use 하세요 because it's honorific. 지금, now, 하세요, literally, now you do it. Or, more naturally, please do it now. 지금 하세요. You can only use honorifics when you're talking about someone else. So it has to mean you do it now. It would never mean 지금 하세요. Like, 저는 지금 하세요. That makes no sense. I honorifically do it now. So it has to mean the other person. 여기 보세요. So look here. Literally, you look here. But it's honorific, so please, you look here. 먼저 가세요. 먼저 meaning first or ahead, before other people. 먼저 가세요. You go first. Go ahead. There is an exception with conjugation, and that's just the regular honorific conjugation for 세요. Verbs that end with this letter, remove it. Let's say you want to tell someone the door's open. So you want to say close the door. 닫다 means to close. 문을 닫으세요. Literally, close the door, please. Close the door. So maybe like a fellow classmate that you're not too close with. 문 닫아요. Close the door. Or if they're your close friend, 문 닫아. Close the door. Anytime you're using a verb that has an honorific version, you must use that. For example, 먹다, to eat. Not every verb becomes honorific simply by attaching 으세요 or 세요. Some of them become honorific in a completely different way. And I'm not going to cover these again because I already did them in a live stream, but I'll just tell you one. 드시다 is an honorific version of to eat. But if you were telling someone to eat something as a command, so you would say 드세요. So if you wanted to tell someone to eat something, you would never say 먹으세요. So you would have to say 사과를, apple, 사과를 드세요. Please eat this apple. Please eat the apple, like that. If though, however, you wanted to say eat to your friend, 먹어요, just like the yo form. So you would say 저는 먹어요, I eat. Or just tell your friend, 사과 좀 먹어, eat the apple. 사과 좀 먹어요, eat the apple. We'll talk about 좀 in a bit as well. There's several meanings of 그냥, but when it's used as an adverb, most of the time, it's used to mean like just, like whatever, just do it. That would be 그냥 해, just do it. 해, from 하다, to do. 그냥 하세요. You can say 그냥 하세요 to someone who's a little bit older than you. You know, just do it. Just do it, please. But there is another way that you can tell someone to do it, which is only a command. Only use this with your close friends. It's not mean to use it, but it clearly sounds like a command. What we want is just the basic conjugation. So if you were to conjugate the yo form, that's great. Just take away the yo, and now you have it. So 가다, to go, which is just 가. 먹다, to eat, is just 먹어. And then attach 라. 해라 only means do it. Do it. And it's only casual. Then let's give some examples. 끝나면 집에 가라. When this is over, you can say maybe when the meeting's over, when the class is over. 집에 가라. When it's over, go home. Go home when it's over. It's not a rude way of telling someone to do something, but it's definitely not a polite way. So you'll hear this 라 ending used between friends, kind of like jokingly. 양치하고 자라. Brush your teeth and then 자라, sleep. 자다, the yo form of it is just 자요. So we remove the yo, we attach 라, and we get 자라. 양치하고 잠이나 자라. Just brush your teeth and go to sleep. There's another similar form that looks like this. It's just the verb stem plus 으라, where you might see 하, verb stem, 하다, 라. So 하라. This is another command form that I want you to avoid. It sounds quite biblical, like something you would see in the Bible. Be careful, don't use the verb stem with 으라. Use the yo form with this 라. Someone also asked a good question that I actually didn't write down on the lesson, but I can cover. Verb stem, and then the if it ends in a consonant, and then 십시오, 십시오. Don't use this. This is similar to the seyo ending when you ask someone to do something. So this is like the formal version of a command. It's not as commonly used in Korean. Just use seyo. It's kind of like something you might see in a formal situation, like maybe an announcement. Another one though you might see, verb stem, 시, and then it just ends in 오, 시오. So 밀다, we take away the 다. It ends in this letter, so we remove this. 미시오, push. You might see 미시오 written on a door. 당기시오. It's a formal way of giving a written command that it's not used personally. It's like impersonal when you use it. So you'll see it on signs. Since I gave you the whole explanation about honorifics, you know this really common phrase, 주세요? Maybe you could just guess what it actually literally means. 주세요 does not mean please. 주다 is just the verb for to give. What you're literally saying is give it to me. All it means is give that to me. Honorifically. How would you tell your friend to give you something then? You could even say 줘요. So that's all it is. 주세요's give me. The please is just understood because it sounds polite. So noun, anything you want. So let's ask for an apple. 사과를 주세요. 사과를 줘요. 사과를 줘. Give me the apple. 사과 줘요. Give me the apple. 사과 주세요. Please give me the apple. This is a new form. Just conjugate the verb like normal. Then you attach 주다 into a command. So this can be 주세요, 줘요, 줘, whatever you want. You're telling someone to give you something, but that comes after you've conjugated a verb to the yo form. So let me show you what I mean. This is a super common way of asking someone to please do something as a favor. What if you actually wanted to say, please go, please do my homework for me, please look at this video, please help me. It's a favor, please. And literally what you are saying is, give me the act of this verb. By that it means do this verb. So this is a way to give a command to someone to do something, whatever this verb is, as a favor for me. If you were to just say 하세요 to someone, you're just saying literally, do it, please. If you say 해주세요, now you're saying, please do it for me, it's a favor. Please do it for me. So this is a super common Korean form. 사진, meaning a photo. 사진을 찍어 주세요. Give me, please. The act of taking a photo. Please take a photo. As a favor, please take a photo. Let's do another one. 제 숙제를 해주세요. Or even, let's do a different form. Let's 해줘요. 제 숙제를 해줘요. Or maybe you're talking with your friend. 내 숙제를 해줘. 내 숙제를 해줘. Do my homework. Please. Do my homework for me. As a favor. 자기소개를 해주세요. Please do it. What are you doing? Giving a self-introduction. 자기소개를 하다, to do a self-introduction. Please give me the act of the verb doing a self-introduction. Please do a self-introduction for us as a favor. Please introduce yourself. Let's do another one. 어떻게 하는지 알려주세요. So literally, please tell me, please let me know how to do it. If the verb already ends in 주다, you don't add another 알려줘 주세요. You would never say something like that. It already ends in 주다, so you simply conjugate as normal. 알려줘요, 알려주세요. And it has that meaning already inside the verb itself of doing something for me as a favor. To show someone, if you want to show someone something, the most common way is to say 보여주다. So 보여주다 literally just means to show. Another really common one, 도와주다, to help. It actually comes from a separate verb that just means to help combined with 주다. The next thing I want to talk about is this adverb, 좀. 좀 actually is a shortened version of the full adverb 조금, meaning a little. Normally you can use 조금 or 좀, mostly interchangeably. But 좀 itself and 조금 are a little bit different. First of all, 좀 is informal only. It's not rude, it's just not formal. The major difference though is that you can also use 좀 in one additional way that you cannot use 조금. If you use 좀 in a sentence with a command, it makes your command sound softer, as in less rude. If you were to say like, hey, do it, it could sound rude. But if you were to add in 좀 하세요, like, hey, come on, just do it. it kind of has the feeling of like, or, oh, you know, come on. And it makes your command sound less harsh. So it softens a sentence that has a command. So you can ask your waiter, 물 좀 주세요. 물, water, 물 좀 주세요. Could you give me some water, please? Instead of saying, please give me some water, you're saying, oh, could you give me some water, please? So often you'll see 좀 used when you're asking a command to someone who you're not really close with, or even someone with you're close with. It just makes your sentence sound softer. 공부 좀 하세요. Please study. It doesn't mean do a little studying. Like, hey, just please study. Whereas if you're to say 공부하세요, you're just saying, please study. I'd also like to talk a little bit about how to make suggestions in Korean. You could say, let's do something, shall we, should we, or you wanna, how about. So we're gonna be talking about several of these, the most common ones right now. The first one is how you say wanna. Now this form literally does not mean wanna. I'll just tell you that. But it is used in the same situations in English when you would say wanna, like verb, to do something, want to do something, want to go, want to eat. That is, you take the verb stem, and you attach if it ends in a consonant, or just a lir if it ends in a vowel, and then 네 followed by, if you're speaking politely, 요. Now this form is not formal. Generally, this is more of an informal form. And I have actually covered this already before in the live stream where we talked about future forms or the live stream about intention. So if you say 갈래요, you're literally saying either I intend to or you intend to, as in you're going to, that's your intention. 갈래요? You're literally asking, do you intend to go? But it's used in such a way, casually, as you would say, do you want to go? But literally, this does not mean desire. You want to eat this? 이거 먹을래요? Literally, are you intending to eat this? But it's kind of a casual way of just saying, you want to eat this? 이거 먹을래요? 같이 영화 보러 갈래요? 같이 영화 보러 갈래요? Together, you want to go see a movie? You want to go see a movie together? Are you intending to go see a movie together? Literally. The next form, again, you attach or lir, and then now you attach 가 or 가요. Shall we? When it's used as a suggestion with an action verb, like shall we do something? Shall we go? Shall we eat? In English, we do not say shall we very much. In Korean, it's more normal to say. This one literally is for making a suggestion. How about? Shall we? Translate this in your head as shall we, and you will not mess it up. 영화 보러 갈까요? Shall we go see a movie? Shall we? How about it? Not just like, do you want to, but what do you think? How about it? 문을 닫을까요? Shall we close the door? 문을 닫을까? Should we close the door? 문 닫을까요? Here's another shall we. This is actually an if or a when form, and I already covered this in a previous live stream. You get the 면 form first. Then you attach 어떨까요? How would it be? How would it be if I did this? Or if we did this? Now, this is a more indirect, slightly more polite, softer sounding way of giving a suggestion. How would it be? Like, what if? Let's just say, if we were to do that, what would you think? How about? This whole form means, how about if? 같이 공부하면 어떨까요? 같이 공부하면 어떨까? How about we study, exercise, do the homework, whatever it is you're talking about. Or what if we go together? 같이 가면 어떨까? How about we go together? Let's talk about how to say let's. The most basic one is you take a verb stem and you attach 자. After that, the sentence is over. What this is only casual speech. So this is only for your close friends who are the same age as you or younger, or, you're dating them or your family member, directly close to you, really close friends. There is no way to make this polite. So let me give you an example. 우리 집에 가자. So let's go to our house. So let's go home. Let's do another example. 다 같이 놀러 가자. Let's go hang out all together. 밥 먹자. 밥 먹자. 밥 먹자. Let's eat. Or 하자. Let's do it. 하자. Let's do it right now. There's another one I should talk about. Do not use this one. Something 시다. For example, 합시다 or 먹읍시다. Let's do it. Let's eat. Do not use this form to say let's. It is not polite. It is not even casual. It is 100% awkward. This form is for saying let's when you are talking down to someone who you're not close with. So this would be like a boss using this to talk down to his employees, or a friend jokingly pretending that they're like over everyone, like I am above all of you. 갑시다. Let's go. Avoid this. Do not use this. 100%. So then the question remains, how do you say let's do something? That's polite. You make a polite command to someone. Now you can do that with the honorific form. Anytime you're saying let's do something to someone, it's not formal. The concept of telling someone to do something, let's do this, is not formal in Korean. But I will give you this one common one. You just take a yo form of a verb and add 같이. Literally, you're telling someone, do it together. Go together. Let's do it is just saying do it. 같이 가. Hey, let's go together. 같이 가요. I'm commanding you, politely, go together. 같이 먹어요. 같이 먹어. 같이 먹어요. Come on, let's eat together. Now we can make something that's more polite than just saying 같이 먹자. Because remember I said that the 자 can only be used with your close friends. 같이 먹어요 now can be used with people who you're acquainted with, but maybe not really close with, or maybe they're older than you or something. 같이 놀아요. Hey, come on, let's hang out together. 같이 놀아요. And this is a common way, normal way of just saying let's do something when you're not casually talking with someone. So that is the lesson for today. Take care. I will see you guys again in another live stream in the future. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.